Well, everybody kind of get situated and settled in, and I will take a motion for the approval of the agenda if there's no modification. Any discussion? All in favor of the approval of the agenda, say aye. Any opposed? That passes. Moving down to, has everyone gotten a chance to look through the meeting minutes? Thank you, Kelly, for sending all of this out from the meeting on March 21st. If there's any modifications, let's take a look at that now. If not, do I have a motion to approve the meeting minutes for March 21st?
So moved.
Second, Don. Any discussion on the minutes? All in favor of the March 21st meeting minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, the minutes are approved. Moving down to the tourism director selection process, Mayor Isbell.
So we resurrected a couple of the resumes.
Which I think we're going to keep the names until we move into the executive session.
Okay. And I've got two more here, and then someone else has inquired about it today.
I have some inquiry, I've asked you about it today.
So,
I think we revisit that, those, and any of the new ones when we're in executive session, so that we can...
you're welcome to do that.
Does everybody else kind of think that, or?
We can, so other than that, what path do we take from here? Do we call them all in for interviews?
Well, I told Zoe, so we did have an interview here today, and she is going to come do an interview with Lear in executive session. And then I think after we get done with that interview and excuse her, then maybe we can discuss the other interview applicants and like what the path is moving forward on interviews or calls.
I don't like discussing personal information about people in an open session.
I agree.
What's the privilege here, it's not about the interview, but it does affect the interview. I would like to see the bylaws for the tourism board, if they exist.
Do we?
Yes, I would like to have a copy because it will help us
I agree.
better in the interview process.
Yes, I
So
agree.
it's not just a job description, because the board's job is to make sure that the director and the tourism board is, not tourism board, but the staff are following the bylaws.
Sure.
And that never occurred to me until after our last meeting, that we probably needed, to read the bylaws. Like, I needed to see them, so, anyway. So that's...
Well, do you have a digital copy that we can email?
I can send you all.
Oh, okay, that sounds great.
I think I had to get that from Barry, but I'm confident he got busy on the last few days.
Yeah, just, somebody had said they would get them to us, and then we've been out of,
You've been...
my brain's not been on the...
Yes, and then Barry had his last few days, so that was when I reached out to him.
I think it had chocolate cake poisoning.
So,
He should have.
let me ask you this. Should we punt on doing anything until we review the bylaws?
I feel that we've already set something in motion for today.
Well,
I can tell you that, the bylaws are very generic.
And I'm sure you really talked to him.
but...
And Leah wrote them, right?
Leo was supposed to rewrite them, but that never happened.
That's what it was. He shared that with me.
That to me, Barry told me the same thing when I was with him. Says that as a board, we need to address those going forward. Reading them prior to making an actual decision or offer, absolutely, we should understand that. We do have someone coming in today that, respect for time, we could sit down with, but definitely not make a decision.
Agree with that.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, let's do this. Why don't, I say we can interview the person today, we'll have that information. I will scan these resumes, and if I get the one tomorrow, I'll include that one. They were basically inquiring about the price as a local person, or not the
Salary.
price, the salary. So all I'm gonna do is hit the range, because we haven't made any decision on salary. So I can't tell him or her, what the salary will be, because that hasn't been a decision that's been made.
We have the range though, right?
But I will offer the range.
Yes, oh, okay, yeah, that's.
Yeah, we have the low end and the high end. And then same thing with Baker's deal, so.
And maybe one of the people you already got, I don't know.
And then, we did send an email out, this table keeps coming apart on me. We did have an email that went out with some applicants that we, like you said, maybe want to pull back out, so I think we maybe take a
It
bit.
was that list.
Yes,
of
yes.
six.
Yes. So I think maybe we take a beat, read the bylaws, and then come back and look at the ones that you scanned to us, and the ones that we circled back on, and then that's kind of next step.
Is there any reason not to look at these today, these six?
I think we can. I was gonna say, we could at least, well, two things that I'd like, actually three things I'd like to say, some I'm very passionate about. One is we sat in our first meeting and made a list of requirements. And so I think that I definitely think that if we're going to go off of those requirements, we have to relook at some of these other applicants, because that may open a door that we initially shut off. So that's one thing that I'm really concerned about. Two is, why don't we go through those and decide, hey, based on what we originally said, where we feel like we're going now, this person is in, or we're still not considering them. And then three, I think that we created an ad hoc committee for a reason, to kind of short out some of these meetings, so that ad hoc committee looks at these resumes and says, these are who we think should be submitted to the whole board for consideration, then call that in the future. Those are just three things that I really felt important that were said today, as we make it, as we move forward.
Okay, so you want to review those now?
Sure.
When is the interviewee coming in?
As soon as we are ready for her.
She's here, she's physically here, she has a presentation.
Yeah.
She's sitting in the office right now.
Okay.
So, do we have a motion to go into an executive session? Do we have a second? Any discussion on going into an executive session? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We will go into an executive session.